Hello everyone, and welcome to the Morning Metaphysical Report. This report is for Friday, May 29th, 2020. My name is Lysander Xanthus, and I am a clairvoyant psychic and energy healer. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you the astrology, numerology, and card guidance for our day ahead, May 29th, and guiding you through a few spiritual exercises. Speaking of which, today's focus is energy reset. So this is the day of the week on MMR where we do an extended singing bowl, grounding, and energy healing session to help release our week and to put ourselves in a good place to rest and to step forward into the following week in a good way. So I have a few different things on my desk for us today to use, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to begin by playing the singing bowl for a few minutes, so a little longer than we're used to. And this is to help begin shedding any energy that's not serving you, as well as to bring us into a place of peace and to really open us to all the healing and energy work that we're about to do during the first half of MMR. right. Welcome. I'll answer questions in the comments a little later. Next, I'm going to guide us through a grounding exercise, which is important to do for ourselves each day. Imagine yourself inside of a large bubble. This is your aura. Imagine gently attached to the bottom of this bubble is a pipe that leads deep into the earth. Now we're going to tune into various energies that we will be releasing, and you are going to imagine or intend that these energies are draining down your bubble, down into the pipe, and down into the earth. And remember to breathe as you see this. I'll send my energy to assist you in this. We release all energy that is not serving our highest good. We release all foreign energy, all energy that does not belong to us. We release all pain, all negativity, and anything else that we are now ready to let go of. Take a moment to think of a few things you would like to see transformed or to leave your life, and see this as a color draining out of your bubble and down into the earth. We release this energy from every layer of our aura, from every chakra, from every part of our being and body. We release. As we see the last of this energy exit the bottom of our bubble, we see the drain at the bottom disappear, and know that your aura is sealed and complete. The pipe falls away from you and dissipates into the earth. All right. And so, next I'm going to share an aura spray with you called Shumario, and it has a few different ingredients in it, such as Palo Santo, myrrh, rosemary, lavender, turquoise, crystal sage, and other things. I'm going to channel the energy of this spray to you, and it's tended to clear, calm, and instill deep peace. Now I'm going to work with a few different crystals on your energy. The first being carnelian. I'm going to be channeling the energy of each of these crystals to you and through you. And this is going to be working on various levels of your energy with a slight focus on the root chakra and all the things related to that. Next, I'm going to be working with ruby. Next, we have red moss agate. And finally, garnet. And then, next, I would like to share with you a little incense. This is actually root chakra incense. I find that obviously this is a great part of the energy to work on, especially when one is concerned with anything material, with health, or issues of safety and security. So I hope the crystals earlier will provide some shifts for you. And to surround you in this incense, just breathe it in. Going ahead and snuffing this out. We're almost at the end. But before we conclude this, I have two more things for you. One is this small candle flame, and to channel the energy of fire through you, to cleanse, to brighten, to motivate, to transform. Finally, I have a blessed water spray that I'm going to be spraying and spreading that energy across your aura. Just going to fluff your energy with it. And now rest. After receiving the healing, it's good to just sit in that space and to take it in, allow the energy to integrate and not rush right away into the next part of your day or into the next thing. All right. While we are in this energetic space, let us move into our affirmation for the day. This concludes our energy reset segment. We are going to say this affirmation together 3 times. Let's begin. I am connected to others through the web of life. I am safe. I am loved. I matter. I am connected to others through the web of life. I am safe. I am loved. I matter. I am connected to others through the web of life. I am safe. I am loved. I matter. As always, I encourage you to take this affirmation with you in your day ahead if you are inclined. And I'd like to remind you that you are safe, you are loved, and that you do matter. And now I would like us to move into our card of the day. The card of the day, as always, comes from the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards. This card is intended to give insight into the day ahead, May 29th. Today's card is the Raven. Just trying to figure out where. There we go. When the Raven appears, it's a sign of magic, where coincidence and divine synchronicity bring surprising elements together. The Raven reminds you that on the path to wholeness, the magic of Avalon appears and all things become possible. Ask the Raven to help you be aware of synchronicity in your life, to see how the goddess works anonymously on your path. If you feel hopeless or lost, you may need reminding that this kind of a magic occurs in your life daily. Even if you can't see it, trust it to bring joy, understanding, and fulfillment to your life, no matter what the present circumstances appear to be. Remember, the Raven says, believe in magic and you cannot help but see it. Magic lives within the belief itself. Expect the unexpected and prepare to be amazed. And that's the card for the 29th. All right. Next, let's come back here. That concludes our card of the day. Before I move on, I'll quickly address a question. Earlier, someone asked, will doing that, playing it like a singing bowl, work the same? It will have an effect on your energy because the sound waves emanate out from it through everything. So technically, all sound affects us, something to be mindful of. Will it work exactly the same as a singing bowl? Perhaps some of the higher pitched ones, they come in all different tones, and each tone is meant to have a different effect. So I suppose you could try it and see how you feel about the vibration. Next, I would like to share with you the numerology for the 29th. May 29th is a Tuesday. The guidance is to notice other people and express gratitude for them. Where do the people in your life really stand with you? Take notice of who truly matters and be sure that they know that they matter to you. All right. And then I'd like to share with you the astrological aspects for the 29th. This describes the energy present in our day ahead, influencing all of us and available for us all to use, regardless of our individual sun signs. Let's take a look. So we begin with the moon moving into Virgo. And so our inner self shifts, and there is a need to have things the way we like to have them. Otherwise, we may become easily flustered or irritable. There's an inclination towards meticulousness, whether true meticulousness or just us being very particular about everything. And a concern or desire to be helpful to others. And then we have the moon in Virgo and sextile with Mercury in Cancer. We are sharp in our instincts and intuitions and observations. Alternatively, we can give in to our judgmentalness and our emotional biases. How each of these aspects express itself ultimately is up to us, our nature, and our choices. So we have the capacity to truly see things and people around us in a deeper, more profound way and with a certain clarity. Or we may allow our emotional biases to intensify and overcome us and lose those impressions. Let's see. Then we have the Mercury in Cancer in quincunx with Saturn in retrograde in Aquarius. So this has us inclined to feel our way through reviewing and taking a second look at the impact that we have on other people and the impact that others are having on us. And that this isn't something, that consideration is not something you can reason or logic through. So really relying on your feelings. When it comes to you and your relationships with other people or with the world, it's really about how they make you feel and how you make them feel. And that is the particular insight available to you today. And that it's try not to make yourself make sense. Don't try to make your emotions make sense. Take them as they stand for that full insight. Let's see, where did that go? And then we have the moon in Virgo in triune with Uranus in Taurus. We have the potential of finding a new way for ourselves through life. Uranus has been encouraging us to find a new normal for some time, and Virgo is very inclined to helping us have an idea of what steps we need to take to find our new normal. It's also possible that this can manifest as us. If we're feeling anxious, we should look to our sources of anxiety, look at our anxiousness to discover where our real needs for security actually are, rather than perhaps where we believe they are. And then finally, we have the Sun in Gemini squared with Virgo moon, which manifests itself as a half moon in Virgo, and it's waxing, so it's growing in illumination. And this points to finding what is within us that we want to pull out and share with the world as a form of service. So it's like, what is it within us that we want to share with others? How is it that we want to help? And that inner thing coming out of us. And that is the astrology for the day ahead. Now, the morning report is made possible by viewers like yourself. Thank you so much. On screen in a moment are the names of the members of our Patreon. Thank you so much for your continued support, for helping me have the ability to be here every day sharing this information with everyone. Thank you to all of you who share this video each day, helping more people discover this resource. And of course, to all of you who watch, this was made for you. If you would like to learn more about MMR and learn how you can support the evolution of this show, please visit patreon.com/Morning Metaphysical Report. That link is on screen. When you subscribe as a member of our Patreon, you get access to exclusive content, including the monthly Metaphysical Report. June will be posted in the next few days. All right. Now, I would like to guide us through a psychic shielding exercise. This is also important to do each day to protect yourself from foreign and hostile energies from other people or spirits. And if you are practicing self-healing or receiving healing from others, it protects that work and allows it the ability to integrate without being interfered with by, again, foreign energy. We're going to do this together right now. In front of you, imagine or intend that you are drawing a gold eagle-armed cross in front of you. In the center of that cross, see a white rose open and bloom. Draw that gold energy upward and draw a cross and bloom a rose above you, behind you, and below you. Connect these 4 crosses in a vertical ring that surrounds you. Draw this gold energy to the side, draw a cross, bloom a rose, connect to the cross behind you to the other side, draw a cross, bloom a rose, connect the 4 crosses horizontally in a ring that surrounds you. Stopping here at the side, connect your crosses in a vertical ring going sideways. So you should be inside of 3 gold rings. Imagine or intend seeing this gold energy spread, filling in the spaces between the rings, so you are inside of a complete gold sphere. And that's it. You've cast a psychic shield. Finally, I would like us to set an intention for our day ahead. I encourage you to set an intention for yourself or to accept my intention for you. We are the creators of our reality, and this is a simple way to engage that for ourselves each day. This day ahead opens our eyes to the people who have truly been there for us. And we have the inspiration and desire to show them in turn that they are valued. And we know that we are loved and that we are valued in turn. We open ourselves to receiving all of our good. And we accept all of our good for ourselves. We know that it is already ours now. We are grateful, thank you, and so it is. If you enjoyed watching MMR, please like, follow, or subscribe to Facebook, YouTube, or Patreon to continue seeing this and my other content. I hope that you enjoyed today's episode and our energy reset segment that is once a week. Thanks for sharing this time with me. Be most blessed, everyone. I hope you have a beautiful day ahead. My name is Lysander Xanthus, and this has been the Morning Metaphysical Report.